This episode of What If It's Cool is brought to you by Respro Clothing. Respro Clothing, where you can get the latest merchandise from all the stars, including Luke Resner, Som, Savannah Rowe, Nova Nichols, and my personal favourite, Conflict Axiom. So make sure you check out Respro Clothing. You can find them on Facebook and on Instagram. It's Reaction Wrestling Wednesdays, and I'm with my co-host as always, John L. Crossfire. Johnny, how you going?
Not too bad, mate. Not too bad. We just spent. I can actually read the time on this now, which is a good sign for my eye.
That's a good thing.
I spent, I believe it was 13 minutes and 12 seconds.
Yes, the outtakes will be available soon of what just happened when we were trying to record.
Good, and Mrs. Crossfire's in the background. She's playing Sims. She's got my earphones in, so like the Sims music isn't like too annoying and interrupting the stream or whatever. But she legit watched me just turn this son of a bitch off and on, off and on. And then on like legit the 6th or 7th time, it just decides, oh, I'm gonna work now. I could hear myself, but I couldn't hear a damn thing deep. I'm like, is he f***ing ribbing me? Like, has he got himself muted? And then, like, when I registered that you could hear what I was saying, I was like, Billy Madison, I was like, I'm deaf. I can't work out the words.
You know how I feel.
As we record this, I was meant to have the stitches out, but fortunately, life happens. My appointment has been postponed by a further month. So a year and 9 months of having the stitches in by the time they come out, if it doesn't get postponed again. But in a weird way, 21 months. I was born on the 21st. 21st is a bit of a lucky number for me. So maybe some sort of weird divine intervention, or maybe it's just a coincidence, but hey, let's go with that.
Look, if you're a believer like myself, there's no such thing as coincidences, and I think something good's gonna happen.
I'm not the biggest like religious person. Like, I have no problem with that. Obviously, you and I have become very good friends through the series of this podcast, but I'm a very spiritual person. So for me, I'm like, look, it's probably just a coincidence. But at the same time, I'm like, nah, it's the number 21, you know.
Well, when you said spiritual person, I was like, yeah, the alcohol doesn't count, man.
Actually, I come up in my memories. It's 4 years ago today since the last time I drank tequila. And now I still have like the cheeky beer here and there with friends, or like the Bilson's vodka. That's a big step for me because at one point I say borderline alcoholic. Mrs. Crossfire says I was an alcoholic before she met her, but it's, whatever here or there. But that's a big thing for me. I was like, holy shit.
Well, good on you, mate.
4 years today since I've drank tequila, which was my poison of choice for quite a long time there. So
I honestly cannot remember the last time I actually purposely, not by accident, because some people, they think I drink, so they give me a drink and they don't realize, and then I spit it out. But I don't actually remember the last time I actually went out and bought I'm not gonna lie, I bought a big bottle of Jack Daniels. So I always say I'm 10 years free of alcohol. It's probably close to 15 or 16 years now. But yeah, I can honestly say it's better for my health. Because obviously I'm still alive. Anyway, this is the first of 3 episodes that are going to be part of Reaction Wrestling Wednesdays, because we haven't recorded for quite a bit, and we thought we're going to give you guys something different on this week's episodes. So we're going to have one which right now is premiering at 9 o'clock, another one which will be premiering at 1 o'clock, and then our regular one which will be having a guest, which should only be myself because John wasn't a part of it at the time, but that will be with John Stop Action. Now, Johnny, what are we reaction? Say that 3 times. What are we reacting to today?
So you sent me a video, and it's Maddog teaming with Vixsin. I just can't remember who you said they were facing, but I will quickly.
Oh, I can tell you that.
Maddog, McCrea, and Vixsin versus Nikita and Ryan Rollins in a mixed tag deathmatch from 2010.
Now, for those who have listened to the episode where I talked to Vixsin about her career, this is the one. It was in our. Hopefully I sent the right match. Ryan Rollins obviously is Australian Suicide now in AAA, and Nikita, I believe that is an early Kellyanne. I could be wrong. I've got to double check, because I do remember Kellyanne did have a different name when she first started. But yeah, so as always, let's get right into the action. All right, let's mute. So this looks like it's in a factory or something. I can't quite remember what Vixen said about this one, but I think this is like one of the very first early um death matches.
I was gonna say it looks like a hardware store, and it literally says hardware right there.
Holy crap! Look, Maddog's got hair. I totally forgot he had hair. Sorry, Maddog. I've never seen you wrestle live with hair. He's always shaved his head.
Oh, I only just started the episode and I'm like choking on water already. What a great start. Uh, the funny thing is though, like he hasn't changed in the face. So he's got a few more
No.
scars and stuff, but he just hasn't aged really when you look at his
No,
face.
you know what the funny thing is, and I said this off camera
Uh,
to Vixen. Literally, I don't think he has actually changed at all. Like he doesn't age at all. Oh, there's right. Yep. So I was right. That's Kellyanne.
actually got a handful of
Oh, it looks like
Ryan.
so it looks like it's in an actual factory with a
Yeah,
warehouse.
yeah, yeah.
Oh my God, and he's smoking a cigarette in there.
You want to put a some bitch through a door? We got plenty of doors. Let's go. Wow,
Now
very
this would have been
young
fun.
Kelly. I've got a handful of Ryan Rollins matches actually on my YouTube watch later list that I'm sure I'll get to at some point between now and 2035.
Oh, I remember the first time I saw him at PCW, and I just thought, wow, what an absolute amazing performer. And then when he went to I think I can't
Phenomenal
remember.
talent.
Oh, hang on.
Oh, we
Oh,
got a jump start. Ooh, in the face.
no, he was fantastic. When he got signed, I thought, geez, I can't wait for to see more of him. Oh,
Tope. It's funny though, because like when they kind of showed the close up of Vixen as well, she still looks pretty much exactly the same in the face as well. Like she
oh
hasn't
yeah.
aged. No.
Oh,
Oh god damn.
I don't think I've seen Vixen do a suicide dive in a long time.
Damn. Replay.
You know what the thing I love about like the way that this is shot? Like obviously, it's just been shot on the camera, but it feels like we're watching it on a security camera.
It's almost kind of like an over the top fight scene from like some sort of underground movie. To be honest,
Yeah, that's a good
I
analogy
dig
there.
it.
I love it.
I honestly like when they cut to the corner cam there. I actually love the aesthetic of just all the wood in the background. I mean, it's
Yeah,
cool. As I said, like when we do the Where's My Ring ones, when they're in like the bar and they've got like the barrels and like there's just something about odd things that just aesthetically for me, I'm like, this is much better than just a big fucking arena. Like,
yeah,
because like DMDU just did something similar to this where they wrestled like inside some sort of hardware store as well too.
yeah.
Is it the same one? Is it still there after all these
No,
years?
no, no, no. Different thing. I just love the fact that
Like,
it just looks like, oh,
the
hang on, what they're fighting in our shed. What the hell's going on? With the people in the back.
oh, Maddog and Ryan are on there too, but like they're fighting right now on a flatbed of a truck. And as the son of a truck driver, that pops me very, very harder than it should have. I mean, knock down Crimson Mask.
For a second there, because you said you're the son of, I was like, are you gonna do a Dusty Rhodes impression?
It's a clever. Oh Jesus! Downtown fucking like a monkey. It's a clever if you will that. Oh good God! Staple to the head. I think it was a staple gun.
Yeah, Sepulchre gun. Oh,
Not
oh,
between it.
and a kick to the face to end a beautiful picture. Oh,
And they run out of staples. I'm sure they can just run into the office and find some more.
yeah.
It's right there. Oh,
Oh, God.
Jesus Christ.
Now, for those who have never slipped or anything on the back of a truck, that is painful.
Oh, dude. I don't think people realize like when you're like it's not the ring you're landing on. Like the people giving that suplex are feeling that just as badly as the person who did. Sometimes worse, depending on
Depending on
the
what you've
yeah.
got.
You get like some nuts and bolts or some studs or something sticking up from the flatbed.
Oh man, don't. Oh,
So my
oh
dad
what's
like
it?
drove like
What's this thing?
actual like rigs, like 18 wheelers, and I've slipped over in the back of some of those trailers over the years.
Oh, I remember. Yeah, I can tell you stories, but I remember one thing. Like I slipped on the back of a truck because the bloody ice had melted and I didn't realize that it was wet and went head first into the back. Oh, terrible times.
My uncle actually used to have a removalist business, and there was one time there we're trying to grab like it was like a little cabinet thing,
Hmm.
and for some reason it just got wedged. It was just like I remember like reefing it out and literally just falling on my ass. And it's like it hurt more than landing on concrete because it was just like so cold and hard. And it was like, good
Oh,
God.
not gonna imagine, man.
Irish whip, sunset flip.
Oh,
Ooh,
oh God!
that may be the most creative and fun way I've ever seen a sunset flip counted. Trash can
Oh,
to your
Nikita.
face
Nice.
over and over again.
What, you trying to flip me over? Take this! Boom, bam, bam.
Because like I thought she was just gonna do like the Rikishi spot where she kind of just like leg drops her, but
Yeah.
hey, trash can works even a backslide in a death match. Pop. The funny thing is, though,
Oh.
like you're joking about like the quality and how old this video is. The camera work there showing off the barbed wire was still absolutely superb.
Hmm. It's terrifying to look at.
See, I just have issues, and I'm just like, I want to touch it. The amount of times that
Oh
I've
God, oh God, oh God.
oh, setting up for a superplex, perhaps.
Onto that bed of thumbtacks. Oh no, that's like what's he gonna do? Oh,
Oh, she's fighting back. Oh God. Oh God. We're gonna get some Michael Awesome action here. Oh
oh,
no. Oh,
oh, oh,
sunset
okay.
flip.
No,
Oh,
no, no. He's holding on. No, no.
tried to hold on, but she overpowered it. Get out.
Oh God.
But again, like, at what point does Vixen not realize that she's
Whoa, what
gonna?
the? Oh, dude, that's a chair.
At what point does Vixen not realize that she's probably gonna get taxed in her own ass by doing that move? Like,
Oh God, look at Ryan's back.
Jesus.
Oh,
But a plank of wood, I guess. Was it kendo stick? Maybe it's just a stick of wood. Just didn't break the rake. I was testing its endurance, and I placed it in the woods because it had to be with its family.
Emily.
All the Adam Sandler
Oh.
references that I have. Oh, that was close. Oh, drop
Oh,
door. Actually, oh, that's the barbed
oh,
wire
it's
bed.
caught on his
Actually,
hair too. Oh.
you can see that genuine look of. Yep, didn't really work well for Ryan moments ago, but he's going to try again.
Oh
Wind.
no, Kelly, no, no, please God, no.
Doomsday Superplex. Oh yeah,
Oh, oh God, oh my God.
Jesus! And like I think
I
did
think
she?
Kelly's like her head just got the
This was
tax
gonna
as
say, did
well.
she just go, geez, fuck the taxi Maddog's switch? I'm like, did she just go head first into the tax?
Yeah,
Bruv.
this is a good match.
Why are you the way that you are? Jesus Christ. Face first into the post. Just enjoying Smoker, mate. That'd be
Oh,
like a
oh, oh,
funny. Oh, oh, Jesus Christ!
I thought he was gonna drive the rig. I'm like, oh, great.
Top of the forklift. Oh God! Yeah, throw it off the top of the forklift.
Shades of Rey Mysterio. Oh, not Rey Mysterio, but Big Show and Brock Lesnar from what was it, Judgment Day?
Ray,
Oh,
off the Ray did
oh.
do a running in that match though.
Hmm.
Bam! Off the top. By God, as God is my witness, he's
He's been
broken
broken
in
in
half.
half.
And that's about the same distance, isn't it, in wrestling? If you want
Oh
to
man,
fight.
that just looked nasty.
Wow. But could you imagine like one of the people that like actually works here and
Hmm.
like they're going for a new job or whatever, and it's like, so like tell me about like your current job. And it's like, well, Smoker, we host death matches. Oh, is that a shooting star off the top of the forklift?
Man, that's just insane. Can you imagine like this is your first day at this new job? All right,
First day on the
so at lunchtime we're gonna have a wrestling show. You're okay. You're okay with blood, yeah? Yeah, cool. Oh wait, this is so close.
Imagine like rocking up like late to work.
Oh
It's
my
just a
God.
full on, like there's just a wrestling ring set up and you're
They
like,
see this and they call the cops and the cops come and go, what? Oh, it's just a wrestling match, right? What, did you see the ring? No, I didn't know.
oh, God.
It's watching this as well. I miss Kellyanne. Like,
I do. I
oh
miss her a lot. I was very sad when like I'm sometimes there's part of me that's glad that Tony bought it to keep it alive, and there's another part that's like, it's not the same Ring of Honor. You should have just let it die. But
yeah,
it's very sad when the original version of it kind of folded momentarily, and everyone was released because Kellyanne, Slacks, Brooksy. It's good that those Slacks and Brooksy are still going and still killing it, but I honestly thought they were on the cusp of exploding internationally via Ring of Honor, but
yeah. So did I.
surely not to be. I'm sure, not, I obviously can't speak for her because I've never met her. I don't know her personally, but I feel like surely when the time's right, we'll see her at least once or twice more. Like it's wrestling. Like,
I hope so.
retirement's never stick, and she's far too. Oh, actually, that's a lie. I did meet her. I was a fan. At a PWG show, Pro Wrestling Goulburn, but it was actually in Canberra at the Abbey, with Gino Gambino and them. But no, I met Kelly, and she was absolutely lovely. But obviously, I don't know her
Personally.
personally, is what I meant. ADHD moment of, oh, wait, hang on, I'm like, I swear I met her. Whoop, went for Death Valley Driver, land on his feet. Whoops, going to give him one of his own.
Oh,
Ooh, running
was that
DVD. Whoop.
was there wire on that as well, or just it was just the plank?
I, I'm not sure because there's the one there you can like in the on the left hand side currently the screen has the wire. Does the other one have?
I don't think the
I
other
don't
one
know, but
had.
Vixsin
Didn't look like it.
obviously planning something very diabolical right now with that one.
No, it doesn't look like there's wire on that one. But the one
You
with
can
wire,
still
yeah,
and
you can still get pretty with that, even without the wire.
gonna use it again. Like you only snapped like a couple of inches off. Like
Hmm. Or you could be like Joey Janela at World Series Wrestling, and just smack the shit out of it, and then it's completely broken.
uh,
That was a great moment when I saw them. Oh, is that what I think it is? Oh shit!
oh yes,
Oh fuck!
somebody gave me fire. Quote that TikTok far too much.
I've got a joke that hopefully this comes up with it.
It's going. Oh my
Oh,
God.
but she's so on fire! God!
She's literally.
Oh, I'm not gonna do the joke now. That was scary.
This girl is on fire.
That's what I was gonna do. I was like, but no, I'm not doing that.
Holy shit. Tope into the sunset flip powerbomb.
Oh my
The apron.
god!
Ryan Rollins just like himself up there on the concrete as well in the process.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
that right there is the
yeah.
reason why I'm scared of Vixen. Because look, she can still come back at that. Oh.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
child's
it's caught in
play.
her hair as well.
She's merely just heating up. Oh, Jesus Christ. I've said that like so many times, but wow.
Oh.
apologies for taking the Lord's name in vain so much, but wow.
You got to respect that all four of these wrestlers putting their bodies on the line for for a crowd like this.
But see, then this is where I say it so many times in like in these episodes, in my episodes, but like this is why I will constantly defend deathmatch wrestling because like obviously we don't have like the like actual commentary or anything here, but like you can tell that they are telling a story
Hmm.
and it's building and it's building and it's just beautiful and ah
Deathmatch,
people.
deathmatch is not for everybody. We all know that, but when it's done right, like it's doing right now, it's fucking awesome. And I'll be flat and honest, when it comes to death matches, I prefer no commentary because I actually like looking at stuff like this without commentary. I think sometimes the commentary can be a little bit too much.
Like they're doing some absolutely brutal spots, but like
Mm.
they're not like just
Oh,
Jesus. Oh, Mad Dog's up top. They're not just mutilating each other for the sake of mutilating it. A
oh
lot of leg drop, beautiful.
God! Just your coccyx as well. Like if you fall on concrete, Jesus, I can't imagine how
Well,
bad his ass
that's one of
feels.
those moves where, as basic as it is, the person giving the leg drop is doing more damage to themselves.
Yeah,
That's why Hulk Hogan has
Hulk
had
Hogan.
multiple multiple hip replacements, and he's got a bad back, and he can barely stand up, brother.
Oh, another good example very recently because he had spine fusion surgery for it. Matt Hardy.
Yes, yeah. Dude, the leg drop off the top of the cage onto Edge was still
Oh my God, how
Jesus.
good was that?
If those two can work together, then anyone
Can work
can
together.
work together. Like I feel like a lot of modern deathmatch wrestlers, unfortunately, people use it almost like as a cheat to get into the business because there is a lot of carny feds that would
Hmm.
like just stab each other for the sake of stabbing each other. Whereas these guys, like, yeah, they're doing some brutal spots, but again, it's kind of building up.
Hmm.
I mean, I personally would have had fire as the finish, but like this is a 14-year-old match. Like you can't sit here and be like, why wouldn't you do that? When obviously they're 10 times more talented and have accomplished way more than I ever will anyway. Oops, small package. It's like cradle.
On the
Ooh.
bloody thumbtacks too. Oh, look at Vixen's knees. Jeez, so many. Oh,
Oh, is that
is
a coke bomb? I think 2, 3.
that it?
Is it 3?
I think she got the arm up. Oh, it's elimination.
Oh, excellent. Okay,
Okay.
because I was like, I swear that was 3. Like,
Yeah, there was but no. So okay, so now Ryan's by himself.
yeah,
All right.
because we always have like just that slight bit of lag, like as we're recording this, and she kind of like I couldn't tell, and like I think it was the
Oh
choke.
my
Oh
God.
my God. Again, I repeat my question from earlier when Kellyanne went headfirst into the tax, albeit it was probably accidental on her part.
Yeah.
But I'll say it
Still.
again. Why are you
Oh no,
the way
the
that you are?
the flaming elbow, which JP Bamford currently does a lot.
Shout out to Bamford of the Cooters.
Yep. Love you,
Rob
Bam.
Rob Dog didn't get the win at ECW, but that's okay. He wasn't my prediction anyway, and everyone
I'm
was
always
like,
scared
"Why
of
are you
the others.
against your own
Oh,
statement?"
flaming
Oh
forearm.
God, a bit of miscommunication there. Took out Vixen by accident. Oh, Maddog just got absolutely canned by Ryan. I
It
keep
looks like
going
some,
with Ryan.
if you
What is
see,
wrong
check the
with me?
background, it looks like some people going back to work. Hey, look, so they're recycling, reusing the broken
Yeah,
board.
well, that's why I was laughing before when Kellyanne had just the planker board and she just launched it back into the pile of wood.
Oh
Ooh,
God! Well, it's 6:30. Oh, and landing on a plank of wood as well. Jesus
I was like, I
Christ,
believe it, like
Ryan.
his wrist too from the looks of things there. Good God. It's okay. You've got another arm. Oh, oh. We're gonna get a Michinoku driver or Samoan driver there. He's gonna choke him out.
I'm gonna say this. I think this is. I think we now have a new contender for my favorite death match of all time. I'm enjoying this like so much.
It's just chaotic, but in all the perfect ways.
What's he gonna do? Oh, oh, dude.
Is that glass?
No, that's
Oh, more wire.
no, that's razor wire by the looks of things.
Yeah, I think so. I just saw like because it's like it kind of looked like it was transparent the way he was holding it. I just saw like one, and I was like, "Is that a sheet of glass?" But no, it's just a
What's he?
big.
Oh, he's tying himself around it. Is
Oh
it
god,
razor or barbed wire?
I
No,
think it is just wire. But
no, it's barbed wire. No, I thought it was razor wire.
I was like,
Oh God,
I was
Ryan,
gonna say he's
why?
pulling a Sabu, and then he does a moonsault just to make it even worse.
I've forgotten how good Ryan Rollins is. About to call him Ryan Rapid. Sorry. Um, jeez, so good.
Well, I keep calling him Ryan Reynolds, so here we are. He was smart. He made it happen.
Everyone fears the T-Rex.
Oh, this does like remind me though. People haven't seen Sabu versus Terry Funk in the Born to Be Wired match. 100%
Oh my God.
awesome.
Remember watching that for the first time
Mad
when I was
Dog's doing a
21.
Sabu. Why? Why are you the way that you are? This is going to be the theme of this episode.
You
He's like climbing to the top.
as you're saying that, you know what just popped in my head, and like it's just playing on replay right now as this match is going. Who do you think you are by the Spice Girls? Like, can you imagine having that over this
Oh
match right
god.
now?
He's got it wrapped around his neck. What are you doing?
Oh God!
That has to be it, surely.
No.
Wow. Oh.
Oh.
If y'all go to a wrestling show in, I guess, let's say 2023 and 2024 now,
Oh.
and you see Mad Dog walking around, and you're wondering why he's got like a little bit of a limp, looks a little bit angry. This is why.
Yes.
Oh wow. I always feel like it's he's starting to kind of get his flowers, but I just feel like Mad Dog's a very like I don't want to say underrated, but I feel like he's very underappreciated in Australian wrestling because people,
Mm.
again, a lot of people do look down on deathmatch, but people don't realize what a
He's a
good
he's actually
technical
a really
wrestler
good
actually
wrestler.
actually is. But this is the shit that he thrives in. And was that a 3 count?
Yeah.
Shit, my bad.
Yeah. Was that three?
I think it was.
Yeah.
Just a
Yeah,
big old
it's
right
getting
hand.
busy again. But hey, no, but you're right. Like, absolutely amazing wrestler. Like, I've seen him actually do like
Stuck in
proper
his
wrestling.
beard.
Oh no!
Oh, it's still stuck around his neck as well. That's why it's
Oh, I think they need to get the pliers to get him out. Yeah,
that was insanity.
that
That was insane.
I think Vixen undersold it to me.
100%, dude. Like wow.
Oh, that good. Like,
Like yeah, like she kind of joked about like the equality or whatever, and I'm like whatever. Like that was still fun.
that
And,
you know what that
wow.
that made it so much better though, like the quality, because I felt like I'm watching a security camera, it felt illegal, and it felt, like
Well,
it's like,
just think though, like the people that like own that hardware store, in theory, could have that match forever from all of their angles. And it
hmm.
would probably look so much cooler from that bird's eye view. Like, let's be honest.
Oh my God, man, I wish they had a hard cam up there. That would have been
If
really good.
said hardware store
Do,
involved in this
like,
somehow sees this, by some miracle, y'all need to release the footage. I want the footage. I want it now. Me and
Like,
DPC can record some actual official commentary over the top.
as
If you
we've said, as we've
say,
said before, if we're going to be doing deathmatch commentary, it's going to be me only
wow,
doing this, going, "Oh my god, oh my god," you know, and saying a prayer or two. But the thing about this one is with the
wow.
hard cam, if it was on the bird's eye view, the one piece of wrestling matches that still lives rent free in my head and it's never talked about, pisses me off that no one talks about it, is the Judgment Day Judgment Day. Yeah, Judgment Day match I was talking about from 2003 with Brock when Rey Mysterio took on Big Show and Brock Lesnar came out with a forklift, is when Brock jumped off the forklift to get to spear Big Show, because the angle that they showed on the replay, it looks so cool. And imagine if they had footage of that on the hard cam.
Well, like when they do like that, I think they still do it a little bit, but like the earlier Money in the Bank matches where they really did that, they did the Wily Coyote Cam, as Jerry Lawler used to call it.
My
It
God,
was
I
like
missed
the
that.
top of the ladder, like it was kind of attached to the thing that the briefcase was on. And like I think it was when like Matt Hardy like superplexes Ric Flair, and they're like, "Here's this from like this angle," and it's dude, it's so simple, but it just looks so awesome.
You referenced my favorite WrestleMania too, WrestleMania 22. Absolutely,
Chicago was
my
nuts
God.
for that. Now that was the very, I think that was the very first time that John Cena was ever actually booed.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that. But yeah, 'cause that was
As
the
the
beginning
baby
of when he
face, I
started
should
getting.
say. Obviously, as a heel, he was very much booed as a heel, but in that was the start of the Super Cena thing almost. But
I'm gonna like be fair. I think at that point I was starting to not like Cena, but simply because he dropped the rapper gimmick. I did like I loved him as a rapper, and then he just became what he is now. And I'm like, it took me so many years to warm up to it. Like I think it probably lockdown, probably like 2020 is probably when I actually started to really like him again. I'm not one of those guys who jumped on a bandwagon and hated Cena. I actually generally hated Cena at the time because I was like so sick of seeing this cookie cutter good guy, does everything right, and that you know I couldn't stand it. But I honestly got to say now, having lived through all this and everything, John Cena is the motherfucking goat,
when I was
hands down.
which is, I believe, if my math is correct, I think I was 11 at the time. I would turn 12 that year, but that was around the time of WrestleMania 22 because I think you're 8 or 9 years older than me. I'll say eight just to make you that little bit younger. I'll be nice.
Thanks for making me feel old, Mark.
There's not that much of a gap between us compared to some of the people I know, but yeah, like that was around the time where, like as you said, he'd just come out of the rapper gimmick, but I was still like, I wanted to be John Cena. Like I used to wear jorts. I had the bootleg Asian John Cena tees. I'd had like, I think I legit had 7 of them, so I'd have one for every day of the week, like legit.
Yeah. Oh my God.
And yeah, as it kind of, I think like 08-ish was where I was kind of like, John Cena sucks. But then like 2011, 2012, I was like, you know what? Um, if you unplug my phone charger, you should be able to plug your laptop in. Because obviously I can't unplug my
No,
laptop and
it's
my
not.
soundboard for obvious reasons, but my phone is still fully charged, so we're good.
That's awesome. You want to take that again?
Uh,
So
so yeah,
yeah, yeah. So John Cena.
just leave that in. This ADHD is all. When I was 12 years old, I wanted to be John Cena, and now that I'm 29 years old, I still want to be John Cena because after all these years, he's a very I'll say he's underrated and underappreciated as a wrestler. Everyone
I'm
says 5 moves of doing this, 5 moves of doing that, but look at Rock, Austin, Hogan, even Michaels to an extent, Triple H, like they all had their core moves. But when you're the guy, unfortunately, it comes down to a formula.
mm. I'll finish it off with this. So two things. Whenever someone says to me, why would you put Cena over Rock? Why would you put him over Austin? Why would you put him over Hogan or Flair or anything? Here were two things that come up. Firstly, the guy made more wishes come true for that Make-A-Wish Foundation, but also he, through all negativity and all backstage politicking, stayed and was great as representative for the WWE as the face of the company. Now, honestly, for being the face of the company for that long, he obviously did it more than Hogan, did it more than Flair, did more than Rock and Austin. But here is the one that I will fight tooth and nail for anyone that will say that he's and everything. For somebody to go into a match to an arena to confront fans like he did at ECW One Night Stand. First and foremost, I can guarantee you this, that if that was me, there's no chance in hell I wanted to do it. There's multiple people who wouldn't want to do it. He went out there, gave a stellar match. He put up with so much abuse. He also had a lot of death threats on that day, and you could see it in the crowd. Like, I still can't believe that he didn't get stabbed, to be honest, because considering how rowdy that crowd was. And mate, he still carried on like a champ. There's no one else like John Cena. I'm sorry, but he is the greatest of all time.
I just love how far in between these these episodes go though when you think about it. It's like here's this awesome death match, and then just a little bit of like WrestleMania 22, Chicago, John Cena. Like, it does make sense. It does make sense, but
hey, the last one we did, we talked about Mickey Mouse and Disney for 15 minutes. So
dude, whatever. Have you watched Frozen yet? Get on that shit.
you know, just before we finish up this episode, no, I haven't.
See.
But there was a Disney quiz on TikTok recently. You had to get, and it says like if your child is awesome, you know all these characters, all these songs, these movies, and it was stills of particular movies. There were 6 movies that I should know. I didn't know them just from the still, but it also made me realize I have not watched the core movies of Disney. So I'm gonna, since I'm now on leave from my regular 9 to 5, I think that's what I'm gonna be doing while fixing up my house is watching that as well. And with that being said, don't forget to like, share, subscribe to the show, and enable those notifications to stay up to date whenever we post anything. If you can't wait for the next video, make sure to check out What If It's Caught on the podcast, and also Corner Conversation. They are both available wherever you get your podcasts. And until next time, well, actually in a few hours, we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.
How much?